Hello again. Welcome to Along the Rock, our visual podcast that takes a look at people in the Sauk Valley, the valley, and the river that runs through it. I'm Mark Morris, and my guest today, I'll introduce in a moment, but this is the time of year when we're told to be thankful, and we're told also that it's time to be jolly. Not so easy when you're short on food. Joining me is Pam Martinez from the Sauk Valley Food Bank. Pam, thanks for coming up.
Thank you very much for having me. I appreciate it.
And if the name sounds familiar, she's also the part-time city clerk in Rock Falls.
Yes, sir, I am.
The woman who never sleeps.
Almost. Yep, sometimes it is like that. Yep.
Sometimes it just seems like it.
Yes, sometimes the days run all in together. Yep, but that's okay.
Well, tell me about the Sauk Valley Food Bank. You're a distribution center, so that makes it different than, say, the Dixon Community Food Bank.
Correct. So we are the Sauk Valley Food Bank of the area, and we are a partner of the River Bend Food Bank out of Davenport, Iowa. We're considered a redistribution organization from River Bend out of Davenport, and so that way we can do the Feeding America and everything like that. So our numbers get reported to River Bend Food Bank, and then I'm my own 501c3 here in the Sauk Valley area. We started in 2001 with 2 pallets of food and a card table and pen and paper. And we have grown over the last 23 years into a warehouse, and we serve 50 food pantries out of our food bank.
Now, they have listed on here, I guess, 5 counties? But that's more than that now.
Yeah, it is. We're steady in 5 counties. We just added 2 micro pantries in 2 other counties, which is LaSalle and Bureau. They're micro mini pantries. They're part of the grant that Ogle County wrote, and so we brought them on to be able to get food to stock their dry goods and their refrigerators and things that they have sitting outside for the public to get.
More and more awareness, it seems, is coming upon this subject of food shortages, and I mean real food shortages among families and individuals. But it's still, I think to many people, it's still kind of an abstract conception. This is America. We don't, who needs food that they can't go out and get? Well,
right.
There are lots of people who do.
There are. So we are not open during the week to the public. We do a mobile pantry on Saturdays, which is our drive-through service, and it's open to anybody in the Sauk Valley area. And we, when I started back in October of 21, I became the assistant executive director at the Sauk Valley Food Bank, and then took over the directorship in March of 22. And we were seeing about 200 to 225 families on our Saturday drive-through. Our highest number, which we reached this past summer, was 760 families. That's not individuals, that is family counts. And
that's in one day.
That's in 2 hours.
All right.
I have a great group of staff and volunteers that come in on Saturday and then dedicate just that time to be able to do that day. And that is the day that we are only open to the public. And there's no cost, it's all free. It's a lot of produce that we give away.
Sure.
Yeah.
Any paperwork required?
No, they get a piece of paper to fill out when they pull in the parking lot, and my parking attendants are fabulous. They get those folks right in line. That way we can get all the cars in, and that way they're not parked in the street and things like that. And they fill out the paperwork, and then my lady goes back and picks that back up, and we write a number on their windshield, tells everyone that's inside the building how many families that car is picking up for.
So it pretty well covers it.
Yeah, we can get it done within 2 to 2.5 hours. We can get all those cars through. And it's not every family is one car. You can pick up to 4 families in one car, as long as you know their information and you're going to be taking that food to them.
Sure.
Yep.
Well, as we say, that's a lot of food going out. Now, do people make a lot of requests for specific items, or do they get kind of a standard package that should last for a certain period of time?
Well, it's just basically on Saturdays, it is our whatever we have the excess of, and it's a lot of produce. So they don't get to pick and choose.
Mhm.
They can say no, that they don't want it. And then we always ask, can you find someone else that will take it? Sometimes no, sometimes yes, they'll go ahead and take it. But there's no set thing of a box per se is going to go per family. We don't have those commodities as what they used to be called back when the pandemic was going on.
Mhm.
The state influxed us with commodities, which was canned goods, some meat, dry goods, and things like that. I no longer get that. It's just because the state doesn't have that available for the size that I am. So I just give a lot of produce and bread. We try and do bread. We try and do some type of protein as well, like meat, if I have it available. If I don't have it available, then I can't give what I don't have. So,
Sure.
yeah.
This time of year, of course, Thanksgiving,
Mm-hmm.
turkeys.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get those? Can you get those?
Yes and no.
Ham too, I call it.
Yes. So this year we were blessed with turkeys. But they are all gone already. So a lot of my pantries have purchased those so they can give them away. The hams, we just got a few hams in just recently, and my pantries have already claimed all of those as well. So to the general public, no, it doesn't go out. It goes out through my pantries. They distribute that amongst the public during the week. A lot of our pantries have purchased all of that from me.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
I volunteered for a short time at the Dixon Community Food Pantry, and I remember
Yes.
when the times when those came in,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and they were very popular.
Yes, they are. Yeah, 'cause we got some really nice turkeys in and some really nice hams in. So, yeah, it was nice to see it. But then trying to figure out the storage of that for a long period of time. Yeah.
Yeah, luckily, that particular community pantry has a lot of refrigerators and a couple of freezers, so they're pretty
Yeah.
blessed.
Yeah. So I have 3 large walk-in freezers, and I have 3 walk-in coolers and a brand new one that was just put in last summer. Yeah.
The food that comes in when a food pantry or a food distribution center like you are, a food bank, from volunteers or from the general public, is that usually something that, and I want to phrase this right so it doesn't sound like I'm making light of anything, but is it usually the kind of food that people will ask for and gratefully accept? Or is it oftentimes stuff that, frankly, people don't always want?
It's a little of both sometimes, I would say. A lot of the stuff that we receive in, we have a great working relationship with local organizations. That's how we get our fresh produce. We partner with the Walmart Distribution Center, which partners with Riverbend Food Bank, and that's how we get all of our fresh produce is through that partnership that we have. Because we do not have a semi. We can't... I don't have a driver to be able to do that, nor do I have the storage space to be able to put a semi. So our partnership with Riverbend is that they bring the things from the Walmart Distribution Center to us, and so we get what we get. Sometimes like today, it was bananas.
All right.
Which is really nice.
Banana pudding?
Yeah, banana pudding, banana bread. Frozen bananas. Yep. So, but it's a lot of, like, we can get kale, we can get pre-made salad mixes, we can get our turkeys, our hams, we can get different type of meat, and with that, we can get some different types of produce that you probably don't see in the grocery store very often. These ones that came in today, they look like a seed with a lot of vines coming out of it, but I don't know the name of it, and I'm sorry.
Kohlrabi?
I don't know.
It's
and you peel that skin off,
Okay.
and you eat the inside of it, and it's a very good piece of exotic fruit. So we get some of that stuff as well too. So It's really neat.
Yeah, well, and not, as you say, extremely popular with the general public, at least not yet.
Right, not yet. We get a lot of plantains too. So, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
A couple of our staff members just ate at a little restaurant across the street here in Rock Falls that I think serves plantains.
Yes. It is a delicacy, that's for sure.
Yeah. Looks like a banana, but it doesn't taste like a banana.
Exactly. Yep.
I think one thing that people do tend to forget if they want to make a difference is the fact that you don't have to donate food.
Correct.
Money is fine.
It certainly is fine, yes. We just started a campaign out into the public, and all of that information got mailed out. And it gives a way to send in money or scan the QR code and be able to do that automatically through a bank card and stuff like that. So this is our third year doing it, and we've had some good success with it. So we're going to do it again, see how we do. We expanded it a little bit this year, so.
Yeah, I know, well, I can't speak for you in this case, but I know the Red Cross oftentimes says, just please send us a check.
Yes. Yeah,
please,
because we have the buying power then to be able to do to be able to restock the shelves for my pantries to purchase from me and things like that. So it helps me be able to buy the green beans and buy the corn, the cans of corn, buy spaghetti noodles and pasta sauce and cereal and peanut butter and jelly and all that good stuff that a lot of the pantries they need for their giveaway that they do. And if I can get it at a cheaper price, then they can get it from me instead of having to go to a full retail and get it that way.
Okay.
So
and I imagine the peanut butter jelly and the cereal are very popular among the younger members of the family.
Sometimes, yeah. A lot of our pantries, they do keep those things on the shelves for their clients to be able to get. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
In general, what do you need the most when things run out? What runs out first, I guess, and what supplies do you need? Food or maybe otherwise that is not always there.
Right. So right now, our biggest need is cereal. We are unable to get cereal right now. I'm hoping and praying that we will get some soon. But I've been without cereal now for about 3 months.
Really?
Yeah. Where I used to have 19 or 20 different kinds of cereal, I have 0 at the moment. So, yeah. But my buying power, giving a cash donation that gives me that power to be able to buy that cereal at a much cheaper price. So then my pantries can also get that then.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Toiletries and things, do you deal in that, or is that somewhere else that has to handle that?
We do get some of that. Again, that is from the Walmart distribution center and things like that. Sometimes a roll of paper towels gets a little bit damaged, so we get that, and we're very thankful for that. And we do have one pantry that is their complete ministry, so they buy pallets of that from me at once a month.
Okay, which one's that?
Bare Necessities right here in Rock Falls at the Methodist Church right up the street.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And they have that pantry once a month.
All right. So if you can't find them anywhere else and you can't afford to buy them, because those paper products and the shampoos and the conditioners and the beauty items are not always cheap.
That's correct. I don't have like the shampoo and the conditioner and that type of things. I have toilet paper, paper towels, Kleenex and napkins and that type of thing. And then my pantries can also purchase that from me as well.
Sure.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you coming up. It is, as I said at the beginning of the show, it's the season to be thankful.
Yes.
And a lot of us are, of course. It's also, 'tis the season to be jolly, as the old saw goes. But you can do that for others by donating in one way or another, and they'll accept cash.
Yes, we do.
Sometime in the next few days or a couple of weeks, and in time for the holidays.
Yes.
So.
I would also like to just say one more thing in regards to how much poundage we see in a year and give out in a year.
Okay. This is an unbelievable. You told me ahead
Yeah.
of time.
So for our fiscal year of 2024, which ended September 30th,
Okay.
we received in 2.57 million pounds of food and non-food items. We gave out 2.55 million pounds of food and non-food items went back out the door. So we don't keep things very long in there. It is a constant rotation over and over. So yeah.
Those numbers like that are just amazing to me.
And I have seven part-time staff and myself. So and we work 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday, and then Saturdays.
Right.
Yeah.
Saturday, the big day.
Saturday is a big day. So if anybody wants to come out and volunteer to see how that day runs, we'd glad to have you.
Well, your pantry is, your distribution center, the food bank is where?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Where?
No.
I'm sorry. It is at 1801 Plant Drive in Sterling, right next door to Self Help and across the street from Halo.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Right by the roundabout.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't aware that was Plant Drive. I guess.
Yes,
one
it
of those
is.
industrial type areas.
Yeah.
So, well, Pam Martinez, thanks for coming up.
Oh, thank you very much.
I know you got your work cut out for you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You bet.
Yep.
And thanks also to our entire crew for making this show possible on a regular basis. I'm Mark Morris, your host, and hope you can join us next time along the rock.